Okay, hi, this is an entry to part 2 of how I did this weave here. It's kind of pulled back in a ponytail right now. So if you want to see how it keeps going and how I keep installing and how my braid pattern is, keep watching. Thanks.
Not trying. I've just got a bit of sand in my eyes, that's all.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Oh, do that again? The bear's really good. Golden Corral, America's #1 buffet, introduces our biggest and best dinner buffet ever. For just $11.99, it's over 150 choices, including 20 premium meat and seafood selections, 20 delicious farm-fresh vegetables, and 20
Closure.
non-style desserts. Only at Golden Corral.
Two 12-inch. 214. 216. 224. Red.
Mom, I'm busy. I don't always have time to search the internet trying to find a great deal. I need help. That's why I use slickdeals.com. I know I get great values on everything we need, from kitchen appliances to running shoes. That's because Slick Deals is powered by millions of users who find, verify, and vote up
18 first.
That saves me money and time for some of the more important things. Visit slickdeals.com or download the app today.
The authority has fallen. The anonymous general manager is back. Raw, live tomorrow at 8 on USA.
Elisa and I got caught in the middle of a fight on our way home from school. That's when the police came to break it up.
What happened next?
2 cops told us they would give us a ride home, so we got into the back seat. They took turns raping us. It felt like it went on forever.
What happened to Elisa Hernandez?
She fought back, scratching and clawing. We punched her, but she wouldn't stop screaming. So he put his hands around her throat and squeezed.
He's one of the men who lured you and then brutally raped you in this room.
Yes. Thomas Crane.
Why didn't they kill you too?
I begged for my life. Promised never to tell. He was angry that Officer Kralik lost control. When they started fighting, I ran away.
Thank you. Nothing further.
When did you become a U.S. citizen, Miss Cruz?
Objection, irrelevant.
Witness veracity, Your Honor. Answer the question.
You don't understand. We didn't have the money for amnesty then, but I've been trying ever since.
In other words, you're here illegally. You went to school here, you saw doctors here, made money here, but you paid no taxes here.
Is there a question or is counsel just going to pontificate?
Is the DA's office helping you with immigration in exchange for your testimony?
Objection.
Withdrawn, nothing further.
Nothing further.
I have no questions.
I interviewed Detective Kralik about his presence at the crime scene. He said he couldn't remember and then he got hostile.
Didn't you have a very loud and public brawl with the deceased?
He threw a punch after I collected the cigarette butt he tossed.
Why did you do that?
Well, I thought he was guilty of rape and murder. I wanted to compare his DNA to the evidence.
So what happened next?
Well, I called in to get the rape kit pulled from storage and sent to the lab, but I got lured and then ambushed by 2 shooters before I could have it done.
Well, how were you lured?
Well, I got a call from a cop saying he had information about the Hernandez murder. He called himself Jensen, but I ID'd the caller as Thomas Crane in a voice print lineup.
And you're sure that the second shooter was the defendant, Thomas?
matching the bullets at the crime scene in my client's possession.
It's easy to toss a gun in this city.
Yes or no?
Not yet.
You called the lab to make evidence.
That I needed a monster.
Hey!
I don't recall.
You weren't told that the evidence was too degraded and contaminated for testing.
No.
Objection, Your Honor, I call for an immediate mistrial. There's a serious cover-up going on here, and I approve that this witness perjured himself and the prosecution violated Brady.
Your Honor, that's ridiculous. No one lied. Counsel is accusing my office of conspiracy in front of the jury just to score points.
Enough in my chambers now.
DNA is the rock on which the people built their case. They don't have a credible witness.
Cruz's immigrant status has nothing to do with her eyewitness
And
testimony.
yet they place more emphasis on biological evidence, which I discovered was compromised.
Is that true, Ms. Novak?
No, the evidence was tested by lab protocol.
And where are the reports? Because I don't have them.
Incomplete, they're not finished.
And the dog ate my homework.
I will turn everything over as soon as it is done.
See that you do. And the conspiracy?
Detective Lake perjured himself. He was told that the sample was too degraded for testing by the evidence intake officer.
Who is not a DNA